So this is day 5 of getting rid of pieces, 7 items per day for 7 days of at least. So I've had a request to share my craft space, my cubby. It was a walk-in cupboard. I will do that at a later date, but I thought I'm feeling a bit tired today. I did my basics, and as you can see, it's getting dark and I hadn't done day 5. I had a very busy day yesterday, was out all day, so I decided just to try and pull out a few items in my craft cubby through the drawers and on my desk, and that's what I'm doing here. I'm just going through. I'm not going through thoroughly. This is not a reviewing, decluttering and organising. This is just a matter of pulling out pieces, and I've got a few notes of items I want to go back through when I've got a bit more time. But like I said, I wanted to get this video uploaded today because I was delayed uploading yesterday's. That went up early today, so I wanted to continue and get pieces sorted out. I'm just going through the drawer in my desk of washi tapes, ones that I don't tend to reach for. I have my favourites and everything, and sometimes you cannot actually buy them again, so sometimes I've bought 2 or 3 of the same through the years, knowing that I could not possibly get them again. I was gifted a few as well. There's a couple of box sets and everything. So again, this was, I near enough started emptying my Christmas washi tapes. Then I put them back because I thought, no, I'm not going to get sidetracked. This is just a matter of pulling out things rather than having a good organised. I can sit and do this again one evening when Daniel's watching TV or playing his game. He's at work at the moment, so I thought I'd quickly get this sorted out and see what I can pull out. This is the little drawer at the side here. Again, just sort of going through it, see what I've got, see if there is anything I can get rid of. Mainly things that I have not used or reached for. They're the items that I'm pulling out. Then I will go back over each area. I just wanted to sort of check what I've got, because you do forget what you've got, especially if you have a lot of something. And I have such a small space, and I've said this a number of times, the more stuff you have, the harder it is to keep organised and put things away. So that's what I'm doing. This little box concertina thing is actually more for either jewellery or sewing. I understand. I got mine from Lidl. I think I paid something like £6 or £7.99 for it, but I have seen it recently in B&M, and they're very good, especially for craft items. They've got also divided spaces up in the other sort of section. So I'm just going through all my paper clips and the bits that were possibly just placed in here. A bit of laziness on my part of Christmas pieces, and I'm just going through the paper clips and everything. Some I've put aside to get rid of. I haven't done it for a while, and I haven't done it all of last year, but when I used to make cards, say Easter cards or Christmas cards, I used to put one of my paper clips on and things like that. I've got a few Halloween ones I've made, a few Easter ones, so some of the things you might think I'm dropping them on the floor. You might just see the side of me there is a bin, so I am getting rid of bits of rubbish as well, or pieces that I'm not likely to use. I am going to be more stricter this part of the year of getting rid of things in my craft cubby, because I do have too much stuff in here, as now I do actually house my era and my ironing board and everything up the side of me, at the side of my desk. So I've got that in here, and behind me I do keep a set of steps, and also the middle part of the dining table, because when we collapsed it to get the dining room painted, a new carpet, for some reason we couldn't get the inner bit to connect under the table. It connects under so that you can bring it out and give that extra piece to the table, but Daniel wanted me to get rid of it, but I've kept it at the time being. I'm not sure whether I'm going to have a new smaller dining room set eventually. We are using our dining room table more actually since we had the new carpets than we ever have in the years gone by, except for when my boys were very little, when we always used to sit at the table. So I'm just going through all my paper clips, see if there's anything I can get rid of. I don't want to spend too much time, as I keep repeating myself, on this sort of session. It's just mainly to see what I can get rid of, get my 7 items, which I must admit I did exceed, but a lot of these are little pieces rather than clothing. I did go back to this drawer because I know it's so cluttered. This is like my embellishment drawer, and I will go through it again more stricter. I've got some canvas bins there that separate like stuff for making tags, Christmas, Easter, general and things like that, and I'm just quickly just going through bits and pieces that I know that I haven't used or gone for, so I can pull them out, so I can thin this down so things are easier to maintain and they're items that I'm going to be using. I've said this in the past, I tend to keep pieces or cut up calendars, cards and everything, and there's nothing wrong with that as long as the piece is going to be used. And I know I've got quite a few pieces that I have actually purchased on clearance or from the charity shop and haven't used. So they're the items that are going to go in my get rid of pile, and I'll pass them on to somebody who's going to definitely use them. Now, going back to my desk, I just quickly went through this drawer. To tell you the truth, there was nothing I needed to get rid of in here, because that is what I call hot space, because it's stuff that I reach for frequently and use, but I was just doing a little bit of a scout round, knowing that there was possibility that there was nothing here and that bit, because like I said, it's right in front of me, it's what I use. So I just pushed everything to the side. This is everything that's going, and just quickly going through my stickers to see if there's anything that I haven't reached for or not going to use. And I did eventually pull out a few little booklets that have got odd stickers in that I can pass them on. I know my friend's granddaughter, she does a lot of planning. She's going to university next year, so I might just bag a lot of pieces up and see if she wants them. If not, they can just be put in the bin. But sometimes you do get strips where you've got a few stickers that you haven't reached for, or they don't actually are useful for me, and some of those stickers were actually American ones. Although I got them through Amazon, I'm just not going to use them because they're holidays we don't have in this country and things like that. But I tried not getting sidetracked, but it could have happened, and I had to bite the bullet and just carry on with this as quick as possible. I didn't actually share this, but I did set my timer. These are the stickers I was on about that are very American and got quite a lot of holidays we don't have, like the 4th of July and things like that. So I'm getting rid of those. And football season, although we have our own football season, this is different back then. So yeah, these are a lot of the little booklets that I've decided I'm going to get rid of, because I don't reach for all of these, but just kept the ones that I do really like and will definitely use. I will put these some of these jobs back on my to-do list to go back to, because like I said, not in this video but in another video, I believe I want to reorganize my stickers. I haven't necessarily got them in the different occasions like Halloween, Christmas, Easter and that sort of thing. They're sort of in those acrylic drawers on how I've been using them. A couple of packets I did open up because I wasn't sure what they were and I hadn't used them, and there was actually one packet I forgot I had, even though I've got those see-through drawers. And this is all about going through what you have, looking what you got and see if you can get rid of anything. And like this little packet here I go through because I couldn't remember what was actually in it, so I've moved those up to another drawer so I remember to use those in my planner next. but very often when I come into my craft cubby, I have to be very careful because I can easily get sidetracked and want to do something like get my planner out and do another, spread, I've got a header with my planner actually, which I'm really happy about, but that'll be in another video. So this is the pile I am getting rid of. I have put quite a few things in my bin at the side here. I've got my bin here, and this is one of the jobs that you could also consider, not necessarily crafting. It could be, I've said about sorting something out while you're watching TV or something. Every little bit helps, and it passes the time if you're watching something, as long as you don't get too distracted and things like that. So there's a few things here that are new and I haven't used, so I'm going to go through them. I bought these cards from the charity shop. They were 50p, and I bought them because I liked what was on the cards. I'm not talking about the number side, but the other side, if we can get in these. It's like these flowers, and I thought I could do something with them. But I've decided, I've had them, I think, a couple of years now, and I haven't done anything with them. So I'm going to just let them go. I pulled out some paper chains here. I didn't use them as paper chains. I used them for little decor. I think that one I've opened. But I've got a banner. I only paid these 10p each from Hobbycraft. So I'm going to let them go to a subscriber who has dealings with the Children's Community Centre. So they'll be all right for next Christmas. The Winnie the Pooh ones that I believe these came from, I'd like to say, Poundland. These are still sealed up. I haven't used them. Again, Children's Community Centre, they can be used. And I've got some Jurassic Park little stickers. I got these for 75p from the works. I've not used them, I'm just letting them go. And then I've got this pouch here. This is all pieces that I tend to cut out of a calendar. But you know what, I'm just going to let that lot go and just keep the plastic wallet. I haven't used them since I cut them up. I've got a few little Winnie the Pooh little cardboard sticker things there. This I Love You moustache makeup bag, yeah, out of where I keep my makeup and I think my perfumes. That's still got the tissue paper in. I'm going to let that one go. Then there's stickers here and little booklets. All these I'm allowing going. Some of them I've started using or have used, but there's still odd ones in there. Like I said, I'm going to pass these over to my friend's granddaughter. She might want them for her planner for the different seasons. So there's all those that go in. And then I've got these ones that I will pass on. She may want some, especially because I know she's into keep fit and everything, so, and drinking water and cycling possibly as well, so she can take off what she wants, water intake and everything, and then get rid of the rest of the stickers there. I'm also getting rid of another nail set. This is a new one. I'll just pass this on to probably a family friend. And then there's all these sort of bits here. I've got quite a few of the tapes here that I'm not using. So there's quite a few here. I'll have to count those up in a minute. So there's those. I've also got, I'm not sure if these ink packs actually worked. I'll probably try them and see about passing them on. I've got a white one, a black one, and a small black one here. If they, or I think that's actually more brown, but could be black. So they're going, I'll check. And they came with some Halloween stamps that I haven't used. I might see if my granddaughter wants them, or I might just give them to community centre to be used at Halloween, because you can do a lot of different things with them. More washi tapes here. I think these might have come off of balloons, you know, to weight them down, and they're crystals, and I do like them, and I had them on my desk for a while, but you know what, I'm just going to let them go. And then I've got these 3 owl ones. I had these on my sort of list to use, this last year actually, because they have been started, and you know when you start something you're supposed to use it up in a period of time. So I'm not going to even risk that. I'm just going to get rid of them. Then I've got a few of paper clips here. All these I've got going here, so there's quite a few here. And these, I know my granddaughter likes paper clips, so I'm going to let them go. I've got these are just things that I had on cards that I made. Then I decided I didn't like the cards, so you know what, I'm just going to let them go in the bin now. A little bit of ribbon, some of these bits that could have gone straight into the bin, but I sort of wanted to sort of share with you what I've got, like a peg I made, and again more washi tapes here, another Halloween thing there, more washi tape. These are what you're supposed to put on save your page and everything. But I've got bookmarks, they're magnetic, so I've got quite a few there. So I'm going to count these up. So that's one. I'll count that as 2. I'll count that as 3. 4. All this Halloween things, stamps, 4. I've set that as a set. 5, 6, 7. I'm going to count that as 8, not individually 8, but there's a lot there, as you can see. 8, and then I've got 8. There's 8 there. Then I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, about 12 washi tapes. So I could even make that as another one. So basically about 9 items. But oh, I forgot these. I haven't finished, have I? 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So there's 14 items. It only looks like a small pile, although there's quite a lot there, but it doesn't necessarily have to be a massive bulky pile. I said it's going to balance it out, and if I keep doing this and going through items over the next few weeks or whatever, you know, I can streamline my my cubby down quite a bit, doing a bit here and a bit there, rather than spending hours on it in one go. So hopefully you've enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.